Thrill Pool Q22 ready to jump. Lights on. Gates crash back. They're racing now. And the ghostly grey, Bois d'Argent began the best. Showing early speed, nice and handy was Ozopenko. Banker's Choice driving through to be third. Militarize about fourth away, followed then by New Endeavour. He might be three wide as they hit that first bend. Faulkner Park, he'll settle third last of the first call. Artful Girl, the rank outsider, second last. And Kovalika is last of all. They gallop inside the 1,800 metres, and last year's Doomben Cup winner, Bois d'Argent, in his favourite role, leads the way. Banker's Choice for Team Hayes trails in second, trailing by a length and a half as they reach the mile. New Endeavour's doing it tough. He's three wide. He's exposed out there. He's pushing forward. Soon he'll be one off the fence. Militarised fourth the rail, and Ozopenko just easing back for the trail. Fifth, one out and one back. Now watching those five is the favourite Faulkner Park. Ethan Brown riding impatiently in the early and middle stages with Artful Girl and Kovalika second last and last. Heading along the back straight, going towards the 1,200 metres, and Bois d'Argent currently making every post to winning. Faulkner Park starts to loop. 3 and 4 wide, but travelling into the picture and travelling into it strongly, and Kovalika tries to track him into the race. Homeward bound in the Q22. They've got just over 400 left to run. Bois d'Argent tackled by New Endeavour, and here comes the favourite, Faulkner Park, sailing up strongly on the outside and going to the lead. Kovalika giving game chase. Militarise only one batting. New Endeavour's in for the fight. He's had a tough run. Can he burn the candle at both ends? Faulkner Park is flat out. Kovalika out wider. 3 in line. 50 metres to go. New Endeavour, Faulkner Park, Kovalika. Here comes the post. They hit it. I think New Endeavour lasted from Kovalika and Faulkner Park in a ripping finish to the Q22. Then Bois d'Argent, followed by Militarise, Ozopenko, Artful Girl, and Banker's Choice last over the line.
Wow, what a finish. Only a field of 8, but it's gone right down to the wire. 3 of them, not much in it. New Endeavour, Kovalika. New Endeavour.
Oh.
Kovalika on the outside.
Oh, maybe.
Faulkner passed between them. This is a tighty.
Wow.
Both noses were on the line, a little like last week, Kian. Noses right down to the wire.
Who has the longest nose?
Kovalika. If he's got up, he hasn't won since the Derby. How many years ago was that? He's on the outside here. New Endeavour just kept on keeping on. Faulkner Park, he had that wide run from the 600. I think he's got up Kovalika. Kovalika has got up, Bernie. He's worried New Endeavour and Faulkner Park out of it.
Let's just say he doesn't rush to win a race, does he? I mean, it literally took him the length of that straight to win that race. And Maxie, you mentioned he hasn't won since winning the Derby, but he's always thereabouts.
Well, he is. He was good at Doomben in the Cup as well, but he just goes to show that you've just got to be a little bit patient sometimes. Kian and Neville Morgan and Team Waller, they've obviously had a lot of faith in this horse because he goes around in all of the big ones, often running second, third, fourth, fifth, but today he picks up the Group 2. Bernie?
Yeah, just fantastic. Chris Waller's been waiting all day to win a race, and you've done it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and it was great, especially for Nev and Jenny Morgan, Dave Devine and Diane.
Yeah, we're kind of going to say it's a Queensland win. Do you mind?
No, I don't care. No, they're great supporters of our stable, and gee, it took the whole length of the Eagle Farm straight to get there, but
he doesn't rush anywhere, does he?
No, and first win for a couple of years. He won the Derby, but we haven't lost faith in him, and he's been a good horse without winning.
Yeah, he's been super consistent. I mean, the 2 runs up here, both behind Antino, have been full of merit.
Yeah, he's been working to something good, so thoroughly deserved.
So when do you think he might win his next race, Chris?
Probably this time next year, if not 2 years.
We shall wait with intrepid preparation. Well done.
He'll be back to Queensland, we all will.
Yeah, indeed. All right, great stuff. There he is, winning trainer Chris Waller. As I said, he's been waiting all day to win this one. And Kovalika, he doesn't rush anywhere, but he did get the job done, and ever so narrowly over New Endeavour. And of course Faulkner Park really looming like he was going to do some damage, just wasn't quite able to find that extra neck that he needed to be winning here. So 4 beats 5, 1 and 2 as we wait for Nash Rawiller to unsaddle and come and chat to us. What's been your highlight today, Maxie and Kian? That finish.
In the last. Look, there's been some wonderful highlights today, but I think the story behind War Machine, the Mike Moroney story, and just how humble Ben Hayes was. And they've got a lovely horse, haven't they, going forward for the future in War Machine?
Yeah, and Ben Hayes is just a beautiful, kind man, isn't he? And he spoke so highly of Mike Moroney. I also thought Cool Archie, you know, the Martin Harley, he was in a halo not so long ago. Obviously, Chris Muntz winning that race as a jockey, now as a trainer, just as he did with Palacepan in the Tats Tiara as well. So good stories all around.
All right, let's have a chat with the winning jockey, Nash Rawiller, who it's been a long day at the office, Nash, and that was a long ride down the straight, but Kovalica got there.
It was an even longer ride back to Scale when I wasn't sure whether I got there or not. I feel like I've redeemed myself for saying he'd win the Melbourne Cup last year, but what a horse he's been. We made a call during the week as late as Tuesday morning to put the blinkers on today, and you could tell in the run he was going to do something. And look, he's so strong, and it went through my head there. I thought, I said this horse will run a Melbourne Cup, so surely he can keep going at the end of this, even though he pulled a bit in the race. And but look, I've had a bit of a shit time of it lately, so I feel like I've bounced right back in a big way.
Absolutely nice to win a race worth $720,000 to end Stradbroke Day.
Yeah, it's nice to win any of them, and you know, for good friends. Neville and I go back a long way. I think I rode his first group winner for him, and he looked after me that day, and every little winner I've rode for him since, he's looked after me.
It could be a prize coming your way.
That'll be good, I reckon. That'll be good. So.
Considering, all in all, mostly slings have died.
They have, no. Neville's very well known for being generous, and
You're looking forward to it.
the jockeys will go and ride him anywhere, whether it's Adelaide or
Well,
Ridge, anywhere. We'll go and ride him.
Murray Bridge, anywhere. He'll go anywhere because Neville's a good payer. All right, there he is, Nash Rawiller, after winning on Kovalica. We're going to say 4 Queenslanders because, of course, he's owned by Neville Morgan and David Devine and their extended families there as well. So well done to all the teams. 4 beats 5, 1 and 2. Thank you, Maxie and Kian.